Hello everybody, I'm showing you in this video how to create an accountant's copy in QuickBooks using QuickBooks version 2008 and above. That's 2008, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If you're on QuickBooks version 2008, you probably should consider upgrading this year, next year. That means you're 4 versions behind. If you're using QuickBooks version 2007, you absolutely positively should upgrade. Remember, this is a very inexpensive program, so you really need to upgrade it every 3 or 4 years. You don't need to do it all the time, but you sure should do it every 3 or 4 years. So here I am in my test company, and you will see at the top here it says Via Accountants Edition. We have an Accountants Edition that allows us to toggle between the many different versions of QuickBooks. So right now I'm just in the QuickBooks Premier Edition version. So to start the accountant's copy, or to create the accountant's copy, this is what you do. You go to File, Accountant's Copy, Send to Accountant. Confirm sending an accountant's copy. So what this will do, it will create a copy for us to work on your tax return, and you can continue to work on your data file. I'm going to click Next here. Here's the dividing date. This dividing date is important because this is the date at which all future transactions we can't touch at all, and all previous transactions we can touch. So I'm going to choose Custom Date here. And on this custom date, it should be the first date of the new year. Since I am in November right now, I can't put a future year, so I'm going to put 01/01/2011. But you all should put 01/01/2012. Or next year, if you're watching this video, 01/01/2013. It's the first date of the new year that you are in, because we want to work on the tax return for the previous year. And you click Next. Then here you put the accountant's email address. And here you can put taxes@actgroup.to. Taxes here. And by the way, all of our email addresses are larry@actgroup.to, diane@actgroup.to. If you want to just send it right to Bob or Diane, please feel free to do that. Their email addresses are their first name @actgroup.to. Some of you may know this already. I bought the email address from the country of Tonga about 15 years ago. It was very cheap at the time. It was about $100 for 10 years. And it's a great conversation starter, but and we still have it. So here are the email addresses you put in. This is where you put your client's name and your the client's name here and your email address here. I'm going to click Next. Now you got to create a file transfer password. Now this is the password that you're going to send us so that we can open this. It doesn't have to be your admin password, but it can. I'm going to put in here GREAT, GREAT-CPA-FIRM, GREAT-CPA-FIRM, and I'm going to put here in the note, here is my QB data file accountants version. I have reconciled my bank accounts through 12/31/11. Remember, you want to send us your data file after you have reconciled your bank accounts, not before. A reconciliation using the QuickBooks reconciliation feature is the only way that we know that your data is complete. You cannot just tick the amounts off inside the check register. And I'm going to put Send here. Now before I push this, I'm going to tell you I'm going to get a warning message, because the file transfer password is not strong. I knew this, and I wanted you to show you this. It has to be at least 7 characters long, and at least 1 character must be a capital letter, and there must be at least 1 digit. So I'm going to rechange this to capital GREAT-CPA-FIRM 1. And again here, capital GREAT-CPA-FIRM 1. Now it should be okay. Uh-oh. I must have done something wrong. Capital GREAT-CPA-FIRM number 1. And the second one here, capital GREAT-CPA-FIRM and the number 1. And send. Now, what that is doing It's now creating the accountant's copy, getting ready to send it through their own secure server. By the way, you will notice at the top here, after this is done, you will see that the accountant's copy, after it is completed and created, it will change the title of your QuickBooks file. And it will say it will say accountant's copy as changes pending. Here it is. And here you got the OK message that's worked, so I'm going to say OK. Now, don't forget, you have to send us an email. Open your email data program and send us what your password is. It can be the last your company's name and the last several digits of the company's federal ID number. It can be a separate password. Don't put it in that email, though, and just send it to us separately. Please don't make us call you about this, because remember, we charge for our time, so as little time as we can do on this admin process, the more time we can spend on your tax return. That's it for this demonstration. You will see in the next video how to restore the accountant's changes. Thanks a lot.